All right, hell yeah. So we're gonna weld the step, so let's go do it and catch you on the flip side. All right, hell yeah. I got my chest camera on, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna weld a railing on a stair. So maybe I'll show a picture of it right now. All right, we're gonna walk you through the whole process. So, and we're gonna make shorter videos, so catch you on the flip side. All right, hell yeah. For welding, this is the Lincoln Electric 3350. It's too much helmet, but it's nice to have, and it's real big around the chin. So all I'm showing, I can do a full respirator underneath it. I don't like to breathe welding stuff because I do flux core too. It's extra nasty. All right, next step. All right, I got a face shield and I put a GoPro. I just drilled a hole through that GoPro mount and just stuck it on there. So anytime I have this on my head, I'm going to use it for GoPro. And we're going to bring this today, especially because we're going to be grinding. Catch on the flip side. All right, hell yeah. Let's get this on top of our head because what we have to do, let's see, we got to get the angle just juicy. So this is how you should store your, you know what I mean, your welding helmet. Battery out. I just throw the battery right in here. But hell yeah, because you don't want the electricity to get all fouled up. So anyway, what we're going to do is just, I can't see a damn thing. But anyway, so we're going to get that slid in. Oh shoot. Alright, catch on the flip side. Holy Toledo, I need a new face shield. So, but anyway, the Achilles heel is the battery cover on here, and then so I just got to install it manually. All right, catch on the flip side. All right, hell yeah, this is a freebie on me. I'm trying to wear the face shield. I'm just fogging it up. I can't see crap. So just wear a respirator. All the air comes out the bottom. You know, especially if you got glasses in the wintertime, I can just go for it as long as I wear a respirator. You know what I mean? I think you get the point, and then so we're just gonna be good. All right, so this is the helmet I'm wearing. But yeah, now I can friggin' see. So, and I don't know, what's the angle you want? Just right there. So we just got to make sure this is snappy. And it's cold plastic, so we got to be kind of careful with it. Okay, snap it in, and then just get it into place. Yeah. Oh, whoa. We kind of messed up already. Snap it out. We got to get this battery cover in here, but maybe it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Hell yeah, maybe I can save myself some time. You know what I mean? If the battery's in there, I think the battery's going to stay put. You know what I mean? So we'll leave that for future use, because this thing is just an absolute nightmare. It does not stay in place, but there you go. Battery cover's on. And you know, life's all about figuring out just how to do tedious tasks. You know, you have a really expensive welding helmet and then just stuff that's just ready to break. You know, it's absolutely insane. So just make sure everything kind of goes nice and easy. There you go, clickety click, and we're ready to go. Sorry that took so long. Catch on the flip side. Alright, hell yeah, the next thing we got is a dolly, and we're going to get this welder onto the dolly. Let's do that. You know what I mean? So, pretty simple. Just going to unplug it. Woo! A lot going on. Anyway, and then what I do is I love the 2-foot inner red strap. Well, we just got that, so we're going to use that for now. But you know what I mean? You take a strap in here, you do that, so that's good. All right, let's get. See, this is just a little bit messy. So we got it. We're just going to kind of pull this out, beauty, and then we're going to pull this out. Okay, hell yeah. I don't mind working in a mess because it gives you extra skill. It makes you procrastinate like hell, but it's actually, if you can stay calm in a chaotic environment, you're just going to survive a lot easier than the next person. Yeah, you know what I mean? And then sometimes you have to do things maybe the hard way. But I just like to use an NRS strap, and we're just going to come in here. Whew, we don't need a strap this long, though. That's all right. Oh, damn it. And, all right, anytime you mess up, just hold your breath. All right, I was holding my breath the entire time. It just makes you go so much smoother. That's a freebie on me, baby. All right, so, okay, I don't mind the magnets on here. That's cool. We've got some clamps. Maybe we'll use those. Probably not, but... All right, hell yeah. And this thing ain't too heavy. So let's get it on this dolly. And hell yeah. I think we're just good to go. And for sure, I think you want to see this whole process. So for sure, we're just going to get the dolly. And I got to switch to chest cam. So all right, catch you on the flip side. All right, hell yeah, I got a spare angle grinder in here, and so this is what we're gonna use. It's got a nice small cord, and look, we wrapped the cord in leather, you know what I mean? So especially if you're any angle grinder, yeah, you get that TIG welding cover on Shamazon for super cheap, and so that's what we got here, you know what I mean? And then you're not gonna burn through your cord. So this is my main angle grinder, and it's kind of just like the connection is, you know, I can't unconnect it. So it's already got a 50-foot extension cord on it. So that just lives there. So it's been nice to have two. Okay, so what we're going to do is just make sure we're just going to make one trip, maybe a couple trips. We're just going to load that up with stuff we need. All right, catch on the flip side. All right, hell yeah. I use an oily rag for welding, you know what I mean? Because we're doing, you know what I mean? So we'll just get some oil on there and then just kind of put it in the middle. But what this is, because I use flux core, you know what I mean? So we don't have any shielding gas, and so we can just have this total tip just right there, but you know what I mean? Then I can just wipe it off. It's like pamming it, you know what I mean? So then it just stays kind of coppery. So anyway, so we got that. And then we got a cutoff disc. You know, we're just kind of keeping it simple. Now here's the gold though, you know what I mean? Look at that, copper gold. But I mean, you're like $1 each. So if this is a welding project, any welding project that you do for someone, you know, you should just charge $500 just to think about the project. But anyway, we're going to try to do this in 30 minutes, and it's so worth every new project. Just throw a new tip in, you know what I mean? I don't know, save the copper, recycle it, but for flux core, man, I mean, just $1 every day. Switch out it's like such a, I mean, I don't know, you know what I mean? But you do you. All right, so we got all this, and then we're gonna make our way. All right, hell yeah. All right, so for sure, let's get the camera where hopefully you can see. And we're just going up the street, and then we'll actually get to see the project that we're gonna do. So we just need the welder, and then we need the power supply. So we got a generator. And I don't know, since we're in transit, we can be thinking about the whole project. Like all we're gonna do is get some power supply with the dolly up here, and then we're going to light that up. We're gonna plug in the welder. We're gonna attach the ground clip to somewhere, you know what I mean? And then we're going to, we are gonna be having sparks, so you know what I mean? So we might want to put up a shield. You know what I mean? So hell yeah. Oh, and it's real wet right here, so we might want to get, oh no, we're not right here, we're over here. Oop. Okay, so we're right here, and it's real wet. No, it's not real wet. What am I saying now? Anyway, and so here's what we're gonna do. No, it's not that one either. What the hell? Where is it? No, it is this one. Okay, so right here, that thing is just loose, you know what I mean? So there's the project. Hey, look at that. So we're gonna try to kick it back into place. Booyah. And now all we're gonna do is just clean it up with the angle grinder, and then we're just gonna start welding onto that bolt, and just keep welding around it. Hopefully we get some good penetration. And then so even in this, we can really take the angle grinder and concave this whole thing, you know what I mean? Just so we can actually so this part doesn't get in the way, because honestly, you know, you're not going to get a lot of strength unless you you know, get in there. So we'll see what we do. Anyway, so that's it. And we got this round up here. Let's go get another round. So we're just gonna slide this off. Hell yeah. All right, let's go get the power supply. All right, hell yeah. We got the dolly, we got the garage. We got to open the garage door up. And, damn, you know, the tractor's in the way. So yeah, we'll just open this side up. Perfect. All right. And, okay. Oh, we're gonna have to kind of slide this around. You know what I mean? I hardly use it, so it's all right that it takes just a little bit more juice to get out. But this is perfect because you want to run your power tools with gas at least once a month, and it's so cool if you actually get to use them. Like I have used, sorry about the angle, there you go. I have used this so little, so hopefully it just starts right up. Oh, I knew that was not going to work. So we're going to go this way. But hell yeah, and such a good place for the furniture dolly. You know, furniture dollies are hella heavy, but they are very handy. You know what I mean? Because you can go upstairs. So anyway, I'm gonna put this here because we're also gonna load it up, and then hopefully we'll just be ready to start welding. All right, hell yeah, you can't win them all, but just talking to myself, I came up with 2 cool things. And this will definitely use, you know what I mean? It's just a thermarest. You cost 30 bucks at your Bob Ward's, you know what I mean? Your sporting goods store in Montana. Anyway, go support Bob Ward's if you live in Montana. No, I'm just joking. But anyway, so yeah, you get that. And I'm going to use a fan. I just don't want to breathe the welding stuff. You just get, I don't like it at all. But anyway, and then I won't use this. Maybe I will. But a glove, because you don't want to use... You know, if I'm just tacking something, these gloves will just melt and heat up real fast. But you still want to hold something in place real crispy. So you just get some of these thin cotton gloves. And hell yeah, I can just come to a piece of metal and then just hold my fingers right on it. And I can literally just weld on that spot to tack it. And the heat isn't going to transfer into those fingers. You know what I mean? It's just nothing fancy. It's just, I'm sure there's a fancier way to do this, but hell yeah, you want extreme dexterity just for that, you know, setup. Anyway, all right, let's, you don't need to see me carry this, but I mean, it's gonna look like this, and then we're gonna take it all the way up. I'll probably have to go backwards too. All right, catch on the flip side. All right, holy, this might be the most exciting part. This thing's heavy as hell. It's mainly the dolly. The dolly weighs 50 pounds. Whew. All right, we're doing good though. And the wheels are real small. All right, we don't have to get this generator too far. We'll just put it right here. And I think that's gonna be far enough. It's not gonna explode. Yep, so there you go. But I guess that is something you wanna think about. We're gonna get this glove over there. Is just kind of how far your gasoline is from your welder. And so, you know what I mean? So we'll get this unsplayed. All right, so we're gonna ground clamp that. Perfect, so we're gonna be welding just like that, that's plenty. And our extension cord's pretty small on this. So there you go. All right, we're good to go. We're gonna undo this. And I'm just gonna catch on the flip side. All right, hell yeah. So we made 2 trips over here, and this is the nightmare of like mobile construction, you know what I mean? Doing labor like this, is you'll just forget like one thing, and then you'll probably be unsafe because you're like, nah, I'm not gonna go back for it. So what we found out is that we only have 2 outlets on our power, and so one's gonna be the welder. So I'm gonna get just one, I'm just gonna get 1 electric cord. But then I'm going to get a splice because both the fan and this grinder need to be plugged in. So just 1 electric cord and then a T. So for that, so then I can just have that juice. And then I need a piece of metal. I'm going to, you know what I mean? So then you come in here and you're like, what's the first thing I'm gonna do? The first thing I'm gonna do is take my angle grinder and then kind of round that out. And then I was just like, okay, next thing I'm gonna do is weld. So then I need to put my ground clamp somewhere, and I'm also going to grind away the paint but I don't want that to be visible for the street, because there's 100% chance I'm gonna grind that away and just not paint it ever, like ever. So so we're gonna grind this side. Yes, the homeowner, the occupant will see it, but no one from the street, you know what I mean? So from my perspective, looks like I did a good job. And then, you know what I mean, the person living here, they can be like, hell yeah, it works. So I appreciate that, because now, I mean, it's just too, you can't even use it, you're gonna kill yourself. Okay, so then what the hell are we gonna do? We're gonna come in here and we're gonna tack it in place. You know, it's not the best. I mean, essentially, we're just trying to put hot metal on top of there and hopefully do it in a good enough job that it's at least strong enough where some upward pressure and some movement, you know what I mean, ain't gonna just totally rip it apart. And if it does, who cares? We'll just, you know, do it again. But it's just fascinating, you know. I mean, no one's gonna die if we don't do a good job and it breaks apart. So it's just fascinating, almost as a welder, to be like, well, I'm gonna do my best, but I won't be surprised in a year if this thing cracks and I'm in the same shape. But you know what I mean? Hell yeah. So what we're gonna do is, I even have a plan. I'm gonna get it to this side, tack it, and then, because that'll just be easier to get my welder in here, and then I'm gonna try to go, you know, just deep penetration in there. I mean, this is a small welder, but anyway, and I'm gonna go halfway, and then I'm gonna come in and do my grinding the other half, just to make sure I got fresh surface, you know. So each time I can, you know, go across this way, you know what I mean, kind of once, you know, get a fresh surface in there, and then kind of come up here, because it's going to be the hottest in the middle of the bead, you know what I mean. The ends are going to be cooler and they're not going to attach, so I might do that a couple times, and then we'll just see. But you know what I mean. So now we'll just have to take one. That was a lot of words just to say, hey, just go get a piece of metal, an extension cord, connection, and then we're good to go. All right, catch you on the flip side. Oh, hell yeah. I know there's two up here, but you know what I mean. 10 years ago, we got these from Costco, and they're 50 feet, and hell yeah. And they cost like 40 bucks, and we get two of them. Now 40 bucks gets you two of them, but hell yeah, they're 30 feet. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just wanted to point that out. Inflation. All right, hell yeah. We got our little piece of metal, and we took it on this thing, and we kind of made it shiny on both sides. That'll make our ground so much better. And then we got our splice and our extension cord. All right, catch on the flip side. All right, hell yeah. I just walked to here and we just caught ourselves. You know what I mean? I even thought of this before. I just totally forgot. So what we have to do is we're welding, and welding can blind other people. And so we're going to use these, our welding screens. I'm going to get them out. We got a lot in the way, so I'm just going to pull those out, catch on the flip side. All right, hell yeah. I kind of got the stuff out of the way. And these are sweet because they're just super light, and they just pull right out. Oof, don't breathe that dust out. And there you go. So there's one of them. You know what I mean, just so you can see. And we'll get one more. All right, hell yeah. And then so with these, all we need to do is, you know, just get some straps on the side, and I'll show you how we'll put those up. So, all right, catch on the flip side. All right, hell yeah, this is the maddening part. I just need a couple straps for this. 2 foot, and I just don't have any, and they're literally in that car, the Durango. So, you know what I mean? It's just, I hate when that happens, where you're just like, I just need 2 straps, but I just don't want to go to where they are. I know where they are, I just don't want to go over there. So it's just, I just got to force myself to be like, no, we're going to go over there and get 2 straps. All right, catch on the flips. Well, no, you want to see how we carry these. So there you go, pretty simple. And just get both hands in here. And can you see nothing? There you go. And then we'll just carry them over our head. Booyah. And we're just gonna go up the street. But this just goes so far. Like, you just don't want to be welding and blinding the whole neighborhood. It's like a real irresponsible thing to do. So there you go. And all we had to do was just get over here. Holy Toledo. And we just have hella straps in here. And oh, so there's a 3. I'm just gonna get whatever I see and be on my way. There's a 2. There's a 2. Perfect. And we'll get 3 of them just in case. And this probably wasn't necessary because we already had 2 NRS straps up there. You know what I mean? So that whole thing is just like, well, there's probably easier solutions. Ugh. But what I was pointing out was sometimes just doing it the right way, even if it takes 100 extra steps, is just real important, especially with construction. I swear I would have a hard time working in a group of people just because, well, I've seen it. It's just like, it's just a get it done attitude where it's hard to do things. But I'm totally OCD, so I would be hard to work with, that's for sure. All right, so we're gonna get those against the tree. Cool, we got this. So now we just need to set. So I'm gonna be kind of welding in here. So I want, so what I do is I just kind of put these in my pocket, because when getting these fences up, you just want them at the ready. So there you go, 2 on each side. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our welder kind of stationed right here. I'm gonna get the fences, you know, around here, and let's do it. And these are fairly light, so that's kind of cool. Okay, and what I do is I just slide them out, even if they're just not at an angle. I mean, literally all we need to do is just get one strap on them. So now you can't see nothing. There you go. All right, hell yeah. Because now you're just good. If people, you know, don't like the smell of the welding, that's fine. But it's mainly, okay, get down here. I don't know if you can see crap, but we're just gonna get, there you go. So we got 2 on there, and then I think we're just juiced. I think we're good to go there. So now we just need to get these in a situation where, oh, this is why you need 3, just because we might have to hook this to something. Ugh. And man, see, my shoes are getting all snowy. So okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go this way. So this is so fascinating. Right now I'm doing something that's, you know, making the neighborhood safe, but I'm getting my shoes snowy. So I just want to make sure. There we go. And we're gonna get our 3rd strap. You know, if I have to change shoes, I will, because you just don't want to make a ground. And but our area is real dry, so I'm gonna stamp off my shoes. You know, just a touch of moisture, I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. It's where you have wet socks, and it's literally all the way to your skin, and your skin creates a. But I am gonna come in here and shovel. You know what I mean? So hell yeah, we're gonna take the time. I'm gonna go. There's a shovel around this corner, and so catch you on the flip side. All right, hell yeah. Now we got a workstation, so this is pretty cool. And we might as well just do, you know what I mean, not waste any precious time or wasted steps. So we're gonna get this plugged in. All right, hell yeah. And then we're just gonna get that on that side. Perfect. And we'll get this thrown over to the other side. So I just didn't want to have to do this twice. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get this turned on. I think it's all right to have things, and we'll get it to max power. When this is on, just the fan is running, so I don't think it's gonna be, and we'll get the settings. I know you can't see crap, but there you go. So we got our settings. I don't know if that's the way to do it, but anyway, we're gonna be good. And we just wanted to shovel this. That was kind of the whole point, just to make sure. Just make sure we got like a path. And our shoes aren't gonna get super wet. All right, hell yeah. Oh, I know you can't see crap. Hell yeah, now we're not gonna slip either. And my back sucks, so I'm gonna just get down on my knees and shovel. All right, hell yeah. All right, so we got that. You know what I mean? Our shoes are pretty dry, so that's good. All right, now let's just get things buckled up. So we got in our extension. See, you know, it's just a Rube Goldberg project of being like, we're just trying to do one thing. And I don't know, I think we did good. But like right now, it's on, yeah, it is. It's mentally exhausting. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna get that in place. And we're gonna plug in the angle grinder. Whoo, just make sure that is not on. That's a Jamie's welding tip right there. Do not want to kill yourself. All right, and then just kind of check everything. Oh yeah, obviously we don't have any power, but this is off, you know what I mean? This is on, that's super unsafe. So double check that. This is off. Cool. All right, and we got this. And there will be a delay. I'm gonna let that warm up, and I will switch my GoPro. Well, no, we're gonna stay GoPro chest mount, and then we got the welding helmet, and so hopefully you can still see everything with the chest mount GoPro. All right, hell yeah. And I need the respirator. But yeah, this walk path is just gonna be so ideal. Man, hopefully this UPS guy needs this house. I'll definitely help out. So I'm just gonna catch on the flip side. All right, hell yeah. Now I'm smoking hot in this hat, but it'll come in handy for the welding. So, all right, so let's get this generator going. And I don't put any gas in it, you know what I mean? So we might run out of gas. So that's one thing I'm gonna have to take into consideration. All right, let's light it up. So anyway, to start this, we got it choked, and we got it turned on, and hell yeah, we're just gonna pull it a few times, and it should start up. I do a pretty good job of keeping these things going. I haven't started it for 3 months though, so here we go. Oh man. All right, hell yeah, doing good. Oh hell no. So I need the welding gloves. That's so funny. So I totally had the welding gloves in my hand, and I did not put them on there. That's crazy. And they're not over here. All right, so let's let that generator warm up, and we'll go get our welding gloves, and we'll get a can of gas too. Well, I don't know. We'll see if we get any gas. I don't mind walking back and forth. I'm sure I forgot something. All right, so catch you on the flip side. All right, hell yeah, we got the welding gloves. Let's do this. And okay, so our sparks are gonna be right here, and I'm gonna be right here. So I think we're good, but we can make this better, you know what I mean? So we can actually get this, you know, like right up there, and now we're just totally blocked off to the world. Okay, hell yeah. Let's get this going, and then this going. Ugh.
see where we want to be. We'll see if this starts. Oh shit. Ah, damn it. I don't know if we just don't have any juice. Oh no, that's not plugged in. It got unplugged. Alright, so double check our safety on that. We're going to come in over here, get this plugged in. Well, I know you can't see crap, but there you go. Alright, get that plugged in. Alright, can you see nothing? We're just going to be right in there. Yeah, we're a little cramped over here, but I think we're okay. And just get some kind of downward pressure on that thing. Alright, here we go. Hell yeah. We're probably going to let that, you know what I mean, juice all the way down. There you go. And, holy please. So we're just going to take this off. And there you go. So now we can, so this is what we go stuff on. And, yeah, so we're looking pretty good. Now I'm just going to get that. Whew. Alright, holy Toledo. I think we might be so screwed because I think this nut, no, we're good. Alright, here we go. Holy crap, dude. I can't get that on there anymore. Man. Alright, let's see what we got. I don't know why this won't go on there. Oh, we gotta get this out of the way. Ugh. Damn it. Oh, we gotta rethink life, man. This is crazy. Oh, I wish I had a hammer, you know what I mean? Alright, if this is all we had, I just don't have any room to get any leverage. So what I would do is I would come in here and I guess lift up and pull back on that and then snap it in place. And I would get this one strap. There you go. So hopefully, I don't know why we have to use so much physics on this. This is crazy. There we go, we got it. And I might just get a tack on there. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so we got that in place, and that's what it looks like. Now we need to come up here and grind this for our piece of metal, which we have in our pocket. Hopefully we have the metal in our pocket. Man. Alright, let's just take a little breather. Holy Toledo. So we don't have that metal piece anymore. But that's alright. We're going to do a pro tip. We're going to replace these. Because like I said, we want a freshie. So we're going to come in here with our gun, and on this you want to make sure this is real tight. So we're just gonna lefty loosey this, but yeah, always just make sure this is real tight. Oh, let's see. Oh shoot, I don't even know. Oh, because it's the same, so it's there we go. Oh, it is. I don't know what I'm saying. This one's pretty good, but so there we go. We'll throw this on, and we just want to make sure this thing's turned on too. Yes, our welder's not turned on either. So we're gonna have to. Oh no, there we go. It's on. Yeah, we're just gonna thread one of these on. Yeah, just get a nice fresh. Make sure it's seated too, because that'll help the connection. And I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna tear off a chunk of metal, might as well make it big, like this, because you'll be able to find a piece like this compared to a piece like that. You know, I mean, at least make them 4 inches, even though you're just wasting a little bit of wire, because then at the end of the day, you'll be able to pick those up just way easier than real small pieces. All right, hell yeah. And so what we want to do is come in here. But our thing is, this clamp isn't, you know, strong enough, so you don't get just a nice tight clamp surface on there. But what we're going to do is we're going to grind that, so let's do that part. Ugh. Alright, hell yeah. Whoa. Yeah, this thing is the most dangerous thing right here. So we're going to throw it way over there. I don't know, I don't think we need the pad. But now what we're going to do, if I didn't just lose it already, hell yeah, this is such a pro tip. We're going to take one of these, and then we're going to split the gap. I didn't grind on this side, and I'm fine with that. But this is the copper surface that you really want. And then just on the other side, I guess you probably can't see much. But hell yeah, we're gonna get that. And oh shoot. We just gotta get this the hell out of the way. So we're gonna come in here and do that. Booyah. We'll see, we'll do it one more time. We're gonna, oh man. All right, breathe. We're gonna come in here. This is the part of getting too technical on projects that I just lose my mind. But anyway, we're doing good. And we're gonna get this in there. And then hell yeah. So now we're good to go. And we got nice wire. We have a really good connection there. And we have no more GoPro battery. So you probably can't see clips, so catch on the flip side. Alright, hell yeah, we're ready to weld. And my GoPro battery went out. But what we have is a ground clamp. This thing doesn't have good clamping force. So I just took a nozzle for the welding thing, whatever they're called, the tip, and then we got this on there. Now you want to just make sure, see this thing has hardly any spring clamp, but you just want to make sure that copper is just right on that, at least that fresh surface. That'll go a long way. And you know what I mean? And I couldn't grind the backside, so this is just gonna have to do. All right, so we got our welding helmet, and this is ready to go. And again, I can wear this full respirator and then the welding helmet, so maybe I'll show you that. All right, hell yeah. Now I kind of have to, you know, have it down like this, but hell yeah, we're good to go. And this is really good because I won't get foggy, because in the winter time, you know, like I said, this respirator, all the air goes down, so that's a really good thing. All right, here we go. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna tack right there. Hell yeah, let's run our fan. You know what I mean? So we'll just put it on 1. I don't need much. But hell yeah, just a little bit of air through here, maybe 2. And we do have to cycle back and forth with the angle grinder just to make sure we do a decent job. So I guess I'm gonna get this. Ugh. So right now I just feel like I need to get comfortable, you know what I mean? Especially with this angle grinder without a guard. All right, hell yeah. All right, booyah. And if I don't have a guard, for fuck's sakes, let's get some gloves on. These gloves come in a long way, because you will feel, especially if you're just getting close, you'll feel it grind up against there before you kill yourself. All right, here we go. I'm gonna come in right here. Holy hell, let's get that the hell away from me. Okay, and alright, booyah. So this on, this off. Now this is real dirty in here. I should have brought a clean cloth, but there we go. I think we're good. Now I can't see crap out of this thing. Alright, here we go. All right, gloves on. Man. Our fan got unplugged. There we go, got a little breeze. We'll just throw the breeze on 1. And let's start welding. Now we're just gonna definitely kind of just go for it. We're gonna start here, and well, I don't know, we're gonna start here and then just really go this way. All right. And again, I'm gonna start with a fresh. There we go. Woo. Maybe I don't have enough juice to run this crap. Alright, let's get in here. Yeah, you probably can't see anything, but that's alright. Here, I'm gonna flip it. It'd be kind of cool if you could see this. So we're just gonna go right here. There you go. Man, I gotta clean this. I gotta clean this welding helmet. I can't see anything out of it, and yeah, it's driving me nuts. So I'm gonna get my other welding helmet, and we're just gonna do that. I don't know if this generator is usually pretty good, but I'm having a hard time. I don't know why. All right, catch you on the flip side. All right, hell yeah. So I had glasses on, and they were getting all sweaty, and I just couldn't see a darn thing through this, and so we kind of took it apart and cleaned it up just a little bit. I need to get new clear. I don't have any clear, you know, shields on the outside. So that's why we got our other one, and we threw brand new clear on the outside, and the best that I had, and the lowest number. We threw a 10 in here, the lowest shade, because I just need to see. That's the thing when you run under powered equipment. So this is 120. You know, just plug into your wall outlet. And I swear this generator should be just a little bit better. So we won't run the fan, we'll just run the generator. But it's definitely sputtering. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna throw another freshie in here. I don't know. We're just gonna see. You know what? I had a blower. This might be, you know, so it's been really cold and snowy, and I had a blower, and I was blowing the snow all over out of my workstation, and you know, maybe some snow kind of got into the welding wire, you know what I mean? So it's been outside, it's not dry. You know, I was always wondering that with the flux core, like how much extra
juice I could get out of my flux core just by bringing it inside, keeping everything dry. But yeah, I think I've gotten better as a welder running with this is basically the only welder I've used. And just because you just have to be so steady, you know, with your placement and just really build heat and not be sputtery. The second you get like a sputter, it sucks all the heat away, and it just splashes the heat around and the metal around, and it just doesn't. Yeah. So anyway, so hopefully, I don't know if you'll be able to see a darn thing, but hopefully we'll be able to do this. All right, hell yeah. Catch on the flip side. All right, hell yeah. So I really did. I couldn't start the generator, so I really do think it's just low on fuel, and that's why we're not getting any, not getting the power that we need. So hell yeah, let's get some fuel in here.
I actually don't have a lot of fuel because it's winter time, but you know what I mean, we'll just gas it. There you go. Oh hell yeah, we'll just fill that up, you know. Just use it all. Well, I don't know. You know what I mean? That's plenty. We can save a little bit. Yeah, we saved just a little bit. Alright. So we definitely want to get this gas the hell over here. There we go. And cap on. Man. And hopefully my generator is just not having a hard time starting. So, hell yeah. We're all lit up. And you're not supposed to start it with this crap in anyway. So here we go.
All right, it might have been just cold, you know what I mean? I took about a 30-minute break, so I threw on the choke, and then I don't know if that gives us some gas, but anyway, now we're ready to go. All right, let's do it.
Hell yeah, it just makes all the difference in the world. You know what I mean? We got a nice fat weld in there. And this machine is just so small, you know what I mean? And you can do so much with it, so much. Hell yeah. So we're gonna clean that up. We'll take the angle grinder to it. So let's get this on our chest. Yeah, it's just so nice, and I can see, you know what I mean?
You know, just take a 30-minute break, you know what I mean? That's the name of doing construction, is just like the best people in the world are gonna do construction by themselves. You know what I mean? Hats off to the people that can work in a team and do this stuff. To be like, hell, you know what I mean? Take your time. It's like every little task that you're doing, you know what I mean? Take twice as much time and enjoy it, or you know, just do that, because it builds camaraderie, and you'll just be so much more satisfied that the end product is the way to do it, you know what I mean? Anyway, there's times and places to do shortcuts, but you're almost like have to get approval. Be like, hey, are we taking this shortcut? And then you'd be like, hell yeah, in agreement. You know, everyone's got to be in agreement of taking a shortcut. There's so many times in construction where you're just like, hey, 3 people want to take a shortcut, but the 4th person is going to get injured and it's just like that person didn't want to take the shortcut. All right, let's I like this footage. So right there, we'll just keep it right there. I'm running the fan because I didn't need to breathe that. I could have turned the fan on, you know what I mean, for the grinding. So I really try to take care of my lungs, you know what I mean, else I just get sick. Okay, hell yeah, here we go. I didn't turn the fan off, so that's perfect. Like, flux core is so cool. I don't want to breathe that stuff, but flux core is so rad. It's not for beginners, you know what I mean? Even though all the cheapest stuff is good. I use Lincoln Electric Wire, use the 030. Maybe I'll say that one more time because it's real thin and it doesn't bind up and it melts higher with such low power. But this generator, and even with the fan going, I mean, I had full fan on and that metal is still like good to go because the flux core, you can work in windy conditions. And all right, hell yeah. So well, let's take a look at this weld just so you can see it, and we'll get the wire brush. You know what I mean? So even as is, we got so much molten metal over that bolt and down in there. We're doing such a good job. And so, you know what I mean? We'll maybe smooth it out. I don't even know. You know what I mean? I think we might just build it up. Like, this is looking so good. So now we'll just kind of trim over here, and then we'll just fill in over here just so we won't get a puddle. You know, we don't want water just to seep right in there. So, and then we'll just start filling it in over here, and then we'll fill it in over there and be done.
stop welding.
Well,
When I
then you can
come
walk through there without the snow, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll just, when I come out every time, I'll be looking down.
Oh, okay,
so.
and I think I'm about done. So yeah, cool. Okay, sweet. All right, hell yeah. So let's get a wire brush on this, and I think we might be good to go. Alright, in just one pass I was able to go from there and just keep walking. It's super friggin' hot. That was kind of dumb. Holy sweet, they just melt right through your finger. But anyway, I was able to just kind of walk, and I was even able to push through here, you know what I mean, and then come over here. So we had a lot of energy on this today, so that's real good, and I'm satisfied. It's not gonna I don't know, do you think we should do one across the top? I don't know, I'm totally satisfied. I think we should do one across the top just so the water doesn't pool in there. Let's do that. Alright, hell yeah, that was real good. And we paused at the end just like the pros. So we're good to go. We are totally done. Alright, no water is going to pool on that, and it just looks real nice. So we'll give you a few more angles. And I'm sure it's just blazing hot. Ugh.
All right, hell yeah, we did it. And you know what I mean? Now the name of the game is just to get all this crap. Whew. Get all this crap, you know what I mean, back. So we're not gonna show you that. I'll take my time and do it. But the other thing with generators, I didn't even think about this. I'm glad I put it on the downhill. You just have carbon monoxide, so CO1, and then it just pools. It's like a lake of carbon monoxide. So you wouldn't want your generator above you pooling that carbon monoxide into where you're breathing. So just keep that in mind. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where you just always have to tell people that 1,000 times, so the one time you accidentally put your generator in a weird spot, you'll catch yourself. Anyway, so hell yeah, I think we did pretty good. We didn't use our cloth of you know, all juiced up, because we threw in those brand new tips, and I'm just so excited because you like, I don't know, I would literally buy a second one of these because you can only weld for about 4 minutes, but we went strong on that thing. But we're basically right at the heat limit. We go another minute, you have to wait 10, and then you can go for 2 minutes, and then you got to wait 10. So that's a total nightmare. So it would be nice to have 2 of these. If you had like a large outdoor project where all you had is a simple generator and just a 120 welder. But yeah, this is decent, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's not the $100 welder. So this is the Campbell Housefield 115 flux core. I've never seen one at a pawn shop for $100. I would buy another one for $100, you know, just to have a double setup, because there's projects where you're just like, hell yeah, it'll pay for itself if you have two of these welders and you're welding for like work. And you find yourself in the need where you're like, hey, you're welding on a project outside with a generator, and this is your setup. I mean, that's the thing. You could do professional welding just with, you know what I mean? And Jamie, that welder, he does one where he welds on a garage with one of these. But what you're gonna come into, if you're gonna weld like an outdoor fence, you know what I mean, with one of these, I think you just want 2, maybe even 3. I just because like they just get hot, and you can only weld for like 2 minutes, and then you literally have to wait 10 minutes for the darn thing to cool down. But anyway, all right, so that's what I got. But yeah, the secret sauce is, yeah, just throw a new freshie in. Like you'd be insane-o not to, you know what I mean? So hell yeah, $1, you know what I mean? If that's, I don't know, you know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy. Like performance wise, there's just some things in life where you're just like, oh, that, yeah, throw a fresh one in. And today was also throw a fresh shield in, you know what I mean? And we actually just threw in the context. Anyway, I'm just rambling, but yeah, I'm just excited that turned out so good. And all right, so we're gonna be done. Catch you on the flip side. And that's a video. Oh hell yeah. All right, one more thing. The other quick tip was how I got that footage is I just put my camera behind this, you know what I mean? I actually kind of toasted my GoPro just a little bit the other day by getting too close with the welding, you know what I mean? But anyway, so we just put the welder behind this, and then we were just so good to go. I got super close. Literally the camera was right there. So that's a pro tip. All right, and that's a video. Holy Toledo. And before I forget, you know what I mean, how strong is this thing? I mean, it is just rock solid. And so there you go, you know what I mean? I'm putting, so hell yeah, you know what I mean? It's whoa. So you know what I mean, we still don't have any downward pressure over here. So I could make another video where I actually drill through this metal right there and then insert a concrete bolt, you know what I mean? I would be nervous that the concrete would break off this side just because it's all kind of broken. But hell yeah, I think you'd want, but anyway, it's good enough. You know what I mean? That's not too much. But if we come over here, I don't think we would break the concrete because you got 4 bolts in that one, and that's dirty. So anyway, so that might be for another day. Not today though. I think I'm done. But anyway, just one more thing. You can just see that it's still a little bit loosey-goosey, and the reason is it's still flexing on that because there's only 1 bolt down there too. But anyway, at least we did pretty good. All right, and that's a video. All right, hell yeah, one more thing, you know what I mean? I got a 10-pound roll. I don't know, the lighting's so bad, but this is a 10-pound roll, and it is literally just floating in there, you know what I mean? It's not, there's no pulleys or anything, but it just kind of spins in there, and it's enough. And so these welders, also for flux core, you know, have a let's see, I don't know, like this you just have, so you have little pressure on it. So I don't know, I have this dialed in that if the wire ever gets like stopped, this thing will just spin through here, you know, or it'll stop the motor. Else if the motor doesn't stop, and your wire will just build up right here and it'll just bird's nest. So I don't know, I just think that this welder is so cool because it doesn't do that. And my other welder, it's because the other welder has too much of a grip, you know what I mean? So you actually have to replace this. Now this one is just set up for flux core, so that's cool, you don't have to replace that. But just on your normal gas welders, if you're just running solid wire, this thing might be way the hell grippy. And then if you're, because it happens all the time on your nozzle, you'll just get clogged up here, and then that motor still wants to push wire through, but you can't. And then so it'll just pop out like right here with just a big old mess, and it does that all the time. So I don't know, I'm just super excited about this welder, and I've used it quite a bit. Anyway, and you can get these 10 pounds things, they're about 80 bucks, and you can get them at Lowe's. So you know what I mean, Lowe's can be your welding supply shop just at the ready to go. Anyway, and like I said, that one modification, if you just keep your welder inside, I don't know, it's probably not that big of a deal, but it'd be interesting if you get any performance by having your wire just a little bit toastier, a little bit drier. drier conditions. All right, so those are just kind of my feedback tips and what I like about this welder. And ooh, we're pinching in there. Oof, damn it. Wow, I actually kind of hurt myself right there. But anyway, we also use these magnets. I didn't know these magnets were just kind of getting in there. But yeah, having these real strong magnets, that's the best way to piece together some welding, some metals before you weld it. Anyway, all right, those are my pro tips. And I think we got to end this video. We'll see if we have any more. But anyway, thanks for joining me, and guess what? That's a video. All right, hell yeah, there was one more pro tip. Hell yeah, we have all these magnets here, and these are real strong magnets, and we're just gonna go around and kind of pick up all those scraps, you know what I mean? So even just look at that. We can just find them, and so there you go. So that's pretty cool. We'll just throw that on there and just grab another chunk of magnet. And for sure get that one. Yeah, we just have, and see, that one was real small, so I kind of messed up, you know what I mean? I kind of just wanted all my ends to be 4 inches. I think that's a good practice to get into. Anytime you're going to rip off an end, make it at least 4 inches, because then you'll just be able to pick them up so much easier. All right, and then you won't have a tiny little piece going into someone's shoe and then cutting them up when they're going to the grocery store. All right, thanks for joining me, and that's a video. All right, hell yeah, I boat rivers, and you can't go wrong with the NRS strap. Look, we got 3 little helmets strapped there. We got that strapped, I already showed you that. And hell yeah, we got a fan strapped on this. You know what I mean? So these 2-foot NRS straps, I mean, they're just magical. All right, that's not it either. I wanna figure out what time it is and see how long this actually took. That's fascinating. So we're gonna put all this crap away. We got to take 3 trips to the house. It's just right down there, and then I'll let you know how long this took. All right, thanks for joining me. All right, man, I just want to show this again. You know what I mean? I mean, we spend so much work on it. You might as well just get every single angle. But yeah, like I'm just really impressed, because those are nice hot flat welds, and you just wouldn't imagine you can do that with 120 volts. And I should do a comparison. I don't want to, but a comparison between, I got a 20 amp outlet, or my family does. I live with my family. But anyway, we have a 20 amp outlet, and so that gives you a little bit more juice than the 15 amp, you know, for these 120. But I think the juice coming out of that generator definitely gets extra juicy. You know what I mean? So I could probably just use that generator for all my welding, and it would be a good use for the generator to keep it fresh. Always good to keep your gas powered tools fresh. All right, so yeah, that's enough zen right there. All right, well, let's see how long this all right, catch you on the flip side. All right, holy, I just saw a bunch of bolts on the ground outside my welder, and it's because you know what I mean? So this is kind of what they have let's get this where kind of you can see it. But anyway, so they kind of want you to put this on there and then this in here. But there was no good way to attach it, or that system just didn't really work out. So what I did is I took a bolt, and maybe I need to get a bigger bolt actually, because what I have is just a washer right here, and then this just kind of threads in there, you know what I mean? So it's just hardly works. But that got when I tipped up my welder, that got stripped out. So anyway, so that can just pop out. So anyway, let's grab, this is the time to do those tasks. We're just gonna get the next size bolt up and make sure this is nice and tight. All right, hell yeah, I just want to show you this, you know what I mean? Because this is Harbor Freight stuff. I made my own racks, and you can kind of see how I made them. It's just, you could make them out of wood. Like all those are just racks made out of wood, and then like a 1/4 inch, a little more than quarter. Well, you just use, this is 1/4 inch threads, and then, you know, tons of bolts. Good luck getting all those bolts on there, or those nuts. But anyway, just everything. I got 2 of these 1/4 inch bolts. You know what I mean? So like even just one of those, that's like a $5 pack of bolts. And then so you have about more than $20 of bolts in here. And so these plastic things only cost $5. But what the big savings is that you can instantly, you know, your time savings is just super fast. So I got 1/4" bolts, 1/4" bolts, 1/4" washers, 1/4" nuts, you know, 3/8. So everything is just size coordinated, and you will just save gas because you won't go to the hardware store. You know what I mean? And then you'll just have. So anyway, so we just need the next size up, and I don't know. Like I'll probably have to cut this down, but we'll just use that one right there, and we'll see if we cut it down. All right, catch you on the flip side. All right, hell yeah. Now I guess we're gonna see if this even works. But anyway, get all this stuff in there. Oh, our washer isn't big enough, but we just need to even see if I can even thread that puppy in there. You know what I mean? Can I even get some purchase on it? And I think I can. So that'll be the first thing. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. So we can at least get in there. So now we actually want to get a wrench on that. And, oh, look at that. Oh, nope. So we'll get a wrench on that. And, yeah. All right, hell yeah. This is one of those times where we're going to do, you know what I mean? I figure out what size, but, I don't know, like right now, should I just keep doing this, or should I go get a auto wrench? You know what I mean? But I think I can just almost do it with my fingers. There we go. Yeah, doing this stuff is just like, well, you know, doing it perfect isn't the way to go sometimes, because you'll just waste too much time. So I definitely agree with that. So anyway, so we got that on there, and this might be all we need. Well, no, because this is going to pop off. So we do need a washer on this. Can I just keep going? I don't even know what the hell is that screwing into. No, that's about the limit. And I think we need to get a bolt where it has threads all the way to the end. So at least we know we can get some threads in there. And we set the threads. So now let's take this off and just kind of inspect to see what the hell's going on. Yeah, no, we're good. It's just a whole thing. You know what I mean? So there you go. So we'll get this back on there. And oops. Okay, so now we need to get a bolt with threads all the way to the end, and then a washer that actually fits, and then we need to chop that bolt down to about there. So let's do all those things. Alright, hell yeah, I even found a bolt that I don't even need to chop down, and look at that washer, and it fits right in there. Holy, it was just made for that. So that's so cool. And so now we're just going to tighten that. Well, let's get it in there first. I don't know if you can see nothing, but yeah, we're just gonna, and I don't know, I feel like the threads aren't that good, but hopefully this bolt will stay in, and then we got a permanent solution. Alright, so it looks like it's going, and yeah, that's cool. I can just do it by hand. So the next time I need to, you know, next time I weld 10 pounds of welding wire, I'll just be good to go. Alright, so what up? Alright, we're going to tighten that puppy and then be done with life. I don't know, I feel like this bolt's just going to come out. I don't even think I think it's done threading. That's too bad. That's really too bad. I think it's done, but I don't think it's going to pop off. You know what I mean? It's bummer, dude. You know what I mean? So I can't get that bolt to go in anymore. I think it's done going in. Let's get some pressure on it. Try to push it in. No, and then all our threads are just screwed up. So yes, so right now we just totally screwed up all our threads, and I don't know. You know what I mean? Now I don't know what to do. I think we should just cut this down. Let's re-inspect, just so we're not doing permanent damage to this thing. don't know. If I can find a tiny bolt that's just a little bit bigger, we will, but catch on the flip side. Alright, hell yeah. I had to take this out of here and the wire got everywhere, so this was a pro tip. I actually just took the wire, you know what I mean, right here, and I don't want to cut it, but I just put a bend in it and then just jammed it through one of the holes, and so booyah. And then you know what I mean, now that's just out of the way. And so man, I wish I had my head cam on, but you know, and then I can just break the wire right here, and we'll just break the wire right here, and we will we'll cut it and then rip it through. Oh man, all my stuff is just, all my other stuff is just on the sidewalk, so hopefully we're good. Okay, but I think we're finally done. Man, we're gonna get this in here, and we just need to make sure the wires go in the right direction. Yep, it is. Yeah, so I think we're finally done. We're gonna get, whoa, that in there. I'm missing stuff. What up? Alright, sweet, found it, and we're gonna get that. Okay, booyah, and we have a big old washer. Hell yeah. And what do we have? We have a big old nut. So we have this one. It's gonna be perfect size, just enough to get in there. And so we're gonna start it by hand, and it's gonna be real hard to kind of set in that plastic, you know what I mean, to get it to set so it's not just all wonky. But we're gonna get this. All right, just a lot of pressure, and just make sure it's kind of going. Hell yeah. All right, I think we're just good to go. Whew, so that was a nightmare, you know what I mean. That was, I did not like that. But we fix something, and sometimes I don't even know if this is not gonna work, you know. That would suck if it didn't. Like this bolt might be too, if I feel the bolt bottom out, I just have to stop. But I think we're gonna be good. Okay, I think the bolt's kind of bottoming out right there. So that's all I have. And I kind of want it to be looser, but because that's the other thing. This has to spin pretty freely. If this doesn't spin freely, then you're kind of messed up anyway. So there you go. Just get a little juice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I just want it to be super rattly. There you go. You know what I mean? So I think we're gonna be good. And if I ever replace this, I can throw a couple washers in there. I mean, that's life. You're just trying to, you know, get something that works. And you know, pretty soon this whole piece of plastic is just gonna break off, and then I don't know what the hell I'll do. All right, so thank goodness we did it. And I think that's about it. We need to see how long that took, though. Because I swear, I got home at about 11. Let's just say I got home at 11 and it's 1:30. 12, 1. So that took two and a half hours. So not bad for a small little welding project. 2.5 hours. I mean, you could literally... See, something like that is like, it's just real hard to charge. You know what I mean? What... I don't know what, you know, you put in the comments what you would charge for a welding project like that. Because anytime you're mobile, it's just a pain in the butt to move your gear into location. You know, and even if the welding only takes 5 minutes, you know what I mean? Just the fact that you got your gear and you got to get it there, and then you got to get it somewhere else. I don't know. That's just mentally exhausting compared to having your own setup in your shop and a project taking 5 hours. You know what I mean? So, like, that's where I would say. I would say if this took 2.5, you would just double any type of mobile welding. I would just like double. Yeah, it feels like you would just want to double the price. Like whatever you would charge normally for like an hour of labor, if it's mobile. Yeah, I mean, I would just, and then that's the only way to weld it, I would just charge double. But anyway, I don't know, I enjoyed my time. I just want to know how long it took. And maybe that's a video. I think that might be the last tip. Alright, catch you on the flip side. Alright, hell yeah, we just got some new wire through here. But I mentioned earlier that this thing doesn't bird's nest, and it's because of this. Like here's the motor, and this is all the speed that I need. Damn it. Let me get this ground clamp just somewhere different. Okay, so the ground clamp's way the hell over there, so I'm not making a, well, now I don't know where it is, but anyway, let's break this off. But anyway, so here's the motor, and this is how fast it goes, and so it's consistent, and this is like my full speed. But now you'll see, like if I push in on it and try to stop the motor, you know what I mean, it doesn't. So get in close to here, it doesn't bird's nest. So actually that thing just keeps on rolling, you know what I mean. So that's what you want with a flux core, because if you ever get bound up, you just want this thing to slip, you know what I mean, and then get on with life. And that's where hell yeah, if you're getting all bunched up, it's probably because you need to throw in a new electrode, because it's just getting, you know, you got actually welding wire right at the tip. But I just found this very fascinating, where it's just like, this is the limit. And so yeah, you know, and then there's just simple physics, because on my other machine this thing is way too grippy and it won't slip. But if that's the deal, all I need to do is take a file in there and then just file it off, so it has just enough grip, you know. And then you can dial this thing in too. Like this is the amount of pressure, so you put downward pressure on here, and then you can tighten this wheel, and so that pushes the pressure in. And then if you were curious, you know what I mean, just on, so you know what I mean, it's real simple just to cut that wire, and then from this side you can just pull, oh, you got to release that, but you can just pull all this wire through. Sorry to be wasteful, but it's just good for a video. And then you know how I had this all nice and tidy? Well, we'll just do another cut and just kind of make it just nice. Grab this side, and then we'll hopefully you can see, but probably not. But anyway, we'll just get nice and close on that, and then just start sliding it through. And then once we slide it through here, it's going to come out that hole. All right, and then hopefully it just slides right in. Sometimes it doesn't, but now you're just good. You can just lock this in place, and then just pull the trigger. And you literally have to wait as long as that thing's going through, you know what I mean, and it's still coming through here. Now there's a little piece of this wire goes through kind of like a spiral metal cage that has some give to it back and forth, I'd noticed. But anyway, and we'll just do it, and just make sure this is fairly straight. But hell yeah, let's see how long it takes. I would say another 15-20 seconds. I feel like my videos, oh, there we go. I was just gonna say something, but I think we're done. So hell yeah. Now you got the wire coming through. And it is a good idea to take your tip out, and hell yeah. And then just throw a freshie right in there. There you go. And you can, the old tips you can turn into pennies, you know what I mean? Do whatever you want with them. But hell yeah, for $1 a tip, we're just ready, we're ready to go. We're ready to do another $500 welding job. Tighten it, just make sure everything's nice and tight, you got good contacts. And hell yeah, I don't cut, I just break. So like I said, go 4 inches and then pull it tight, and then just go 1, 2, and then you're just good to go. All right, hell yeah. Well, I think that might do it. I think that might do it for the welding today. We're almost cleaned up. We almost got all our stuff put away. So all right, thanks for joining me, and that's a video.